Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about it seems like the fight between GervontaDavis versus Ryan Garcia is even more closer than some fights that the boxing world really wants, like Spence versus Crawford. Well, I tell you what, the way it sounds, I'm just saying, the way it sounds and the way it looks like this fight right here could happen a lot sooner than the Spence versus Crawford fight. Reason being is because back and forth for weeks now, or months, to be honest with you, GervontaDavis and Ryan Garcia have been going head to toe at each other on social media, you know, taking different jabs at each other, mainly and mostly Ryan Garcia, because as you know, GervontaDavis is really kind of quiet to himself. He really don't bother that many people when it comes to him on social media or him on the outside world altogether. He does have a lot of little run-ins with the law, and it seems as though he has a court date coming up in December. And, you know, from my standpoint, it looks like the fight with anyone during December won't happen. Now, could we see one in January? Sure, yeah. You know, and we could even see one in December. But with all of the different legal allegations looming over GervontaDavis' head, I really would not bet the house on that right now. Now, are they stirring it up now, and are they keeping the pot hot? Because yeah, you know, looking at what is going on and different things, they're taking jabs at each other back and forth there on social media. You know, you definitely want to kind of look at like, hey, these guys are really building up something here. They're really going at each other back and forth. It really looks like the fight is going to happen between these two next. I think through a process of elimination, they kind of understand that now with Shakur moving up to 135, that closes the gap of having easy fights. So with that being said, they got to go ahead and pick up the pace on making each other fight, because technically the way it looks, either their promoters or either their coaches don't believe they're ready to go after a Devin the Dream Haney for the undisputed championship. The only one you heard call him out is a Shakur Stevens. He's the only one to call out Devin Haney. No one else even said his name. No Lomachenko, none of those guys. Now, they say they want the belt, but they didn't say they wanted Devin Haney. See, it's a difference. Now, what I'm anticipating is with Devin Haney fighting Kambosos, he'll fight Kambosos, beat Kambosos very decisively again, and then he will announce that he's moving up to 140. That is when Lomachenko will go and grab these belts without having to fight a Devin Haney to get another loss on his record, another blemish, because Devin Haney is too long, too strong, too young, and too smart for Lomachenko, to be honest with you. Now, will it be a good fight? Yes, it will be an awesome fight. It will be a big money fight in my eye. But would Lomachenko win? I don't think so. You know, at this late in his years, 30 plus, you know, it's not too many more warm-up fights you can get. You feel me? At some point, you know, at some age, you have to say, you know what? I got to go ahead and do the do, because, you know, you keep prolonging things, it's only going to make it worse, because, you know, guys think like, I don't know, they avoid Devin Haney, it's going to make it better. But honestly, in my eye, in my opinion, it's going to make it worse. You know why? Because the longer you wait and the more fights he get in, the better he becomes, the more sharper he becomes, and the more confident he becomes. See, that's really all it's about. It's about boxers and fighters being confident in their preparation, in everything they did in the gym. Now, if you're not confident in what your abilities are as a fighter, then you're not going to fight for the belts. You're not going to go after the championships. You're going to only go after whatever money fights you can get, because that means your team and your promoter don't believe in you long enough to obtain those belts. So we need to go after the money. You know? It's just common sense, y'all. I mean, people make it hard, and I understand that's your favorite fighter. You never want to hear anyone speak bad on your favorite fighter. Now, and trust me, I'm not speaking bad on Lomachenko. He could beat anybody else in that 135 division except for Devin Haney, except for Shakur Stevens, except for Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I could give Lomachenko a win over Ryan Garcia. I could. I would see it going to a decision, with the footwork of Lomachenko that would allow him to stretch the fight out longer with a Ryan Garcia and probably score better with a Ryan Garcia. But anybody else in that lightweight list, nah. And, just as recent as yesterday, you had Tank Davis finally respond back to Ryan Garcia, and basically Tank Davis, it was on social media, so as usual, he had to get back at Ryan Garcia because I guess Gervonta was taking his time, or he was busy doing other things when all this was going on. So he responded a day later saying, Ryan Garcia, keep effing with me. The next time, it's not going to be just grabbing. Basically saying, I ain't gonna just grab your chain next time. Next time I'm gonna hit you in the brain. Well, look, your boy Ryan Garcia, he had to respond. He didn't take but a minute or two to respond back to him. And basically he was saying to himself, this is really comical. Actually, you don't know how dumb you made yourself sound. Not worried about you. Just signed a contract, goofy. And so, it sounds like we're going to have the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight long before we see the Errol Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford fight, unfortunately. But it does sound like this fight is gaining more traction, and we're hearing more, I guess you want to say, promotion on this fight versus the Spence versus Crawford fight. And I'm assuming we'll probably have a Tank versus Garcia maybe around the first of the year. So, it's crazy that, I'm sitting here talking about Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis when Ryan Garcia is notorious, and I do mean notorious, for calling fights that he won't make no time soon. Now, as of late, he has been more serious about the Tank Davis fight. He's been on social media back and forth. It's the only person he's been really calling out. And usually when fighters continuously call out one fighter, it's almost like they're fixated on that particular opponent. And, hey, it is what it is. I would love to see it. It'll definitely be a good fight for boxing. Definitely two of the young boxing kings in the lightweight division, Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. That will definitely be a big money fight, a big pay-per-view. And I know it will definitely sell out and bring all of the stars. So, I understand why Ryan Garcia is going at that fight, but I hope he's not going about it the wrong way with his usual intents of basically baiting a fight and then choosing a lesser opponent to fight. And, honestly, Gervonta and Ryan Garcia have been both accused of doing that in the past. So I do hope that this fight will get made. I will keep you more up to date on this fight as it progresses and as I get more information. So with that being said, that's all I got for this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and copy some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out.